Welcome back. This is our first episode of Other Animals in 2 years, and we are here with SwerveAlec and Rob. Um, this is Rob's first time hosting, and I really appreciate both of you coming on.
Anytime.
Thank you.
So I am Rob, and this is, as Danny said, this is my first episode, and I'm really excited to be coming in here.
And I'm Alec, or SwerveAlec, or Swerve. You can call me whatever. I guess him's good.
And I'm Danny, the host. Yeah, I've been wanting to have Swerve on here for a long time. You've been in the SGaP community for like years, and one of the only animators, I think.
Oh yeah, there need to be more.
There need to be more. Yeah.
I very much agree. Like, we don't have that many in the community. Like, obviously, you're quite a prominent one, especially within the server.
I haven't animated any SGaP stuff in like forever though.
It only takes a couple though, in my opinion.
I guess.
That's true. You know, I haven't listened to SGaP in a couple of years as well.
Oh really?
Yeah. I mean, I kind of fell off the train a little bit there. Which is
like you find new music and then sometimes you go back and it's like normal.
I still consider myself a fan and very much still part of the fandom. I mean, I mentioned to Swerve that part of the reason that we're starting the podcast again is because I just got back from BabsCon and
oh no way,
just seeing like all the pony people at the convention in person kind of reignited my love for the fandom.
Yeah.
And of course, you know, Rob's been encouraging me to restart this thing for a long time as well.
It's not just been me. Like She Demon and Adia, and of course there's like all the listeners and whatnot. So it's always such a I love listening to them. I love listening back to them. And honestly, I've been in the past few weeks I've been listening back to them again because I find myself coming back to these podcasts. I don't know if either of you have that experience.
I know I've listened to a couple of the podcasts, but I think it's just because if it's not in my YouTube like recommended or on my YouTube subscription page, I never remember.
That's fair enough.
Like I totally forgot you guys asked me like over a year ago. Like I think I just spaced because I think I was like going on vacation when you first asked me or something. So I just like was doing something else. And then I remembered months later.
Yeah, I forgot too. I forgot the podcast existed for a long time. I don't listen to the episodes or anything. The starter question we have is, which country do you live in? And yeah, we can start with that if you're comfortable.
Yeah, I'm in the U.S. I should move though. The U.S. is kind of stinky right now.
I'm moving to the U.S. from
no way.
Hong Kong, so I don't know. I chose a pretty bad time to come.
No, and the U.S. is like, it's not even like one country. The U.S. really is just like every state is so different. It really does depend where you're moving, you know what I mean? Because it is just so big.
Yeah, when I visited BabsCon, that was my first time on the West Coast. I'd only been to the East Coast before.
Really?
Where is that? Is that that's the Bay Area? Is that like San Francisco?
Yeah, it's San Francisco, right?
I did like San Francisco when I visited like 10 years ago, but I mean, everyone knows it's just like insanely expensive. Like, I don't know who can actually live there.
Yeah.
It's fun to visit for sure.
It's a very, very pretty part of the world. Like, I really want to visit again.
I feel like all of California is pretty pretty.
That's true.
I've never been to the other time zones in the middle between the East and the West.
Utah's pretty diverse too. Like Utah, like a lot of it is like desert, but there's also like some nice green places next to like the Salt Lake. And they've got nice trains in Utah.
Trains?
Yeah, I take Front Runner all the time, man. I have like a little scooter that I take to work, and I take it on the train and stuff, and on buses and stuff. And I'll get like a bunch of people, or not a bunch of people, but I've had, you know, people in the past ask me like, oh, how much was that or whatever. And then I go into this little rant about how like, yeah, man, I save like definitely at least like $5,000 a year just not having a car. Like,
yeah,
because like the train can take you a lot of places. I actually would say that the Front Runner in Utah is better than Metrolink in California because it just, there's better times, and it's like, I don't know. can get more places with it almost.
You heard it here first, guys. The front runner is highly recommended.
Honestly, I could never live down in like say Dallas, where it's just so car orientated.
Well, it's just like it's not as good of an experience, yeah. Because like there are times where like the train maybe might be able to get you somewhere quicker if there's like traffic. But usually it does take like, an extra 10, 20 minutes or whatever, just because you have to stop and go and stuff, right? But it's like, bruh, there's like Wi-Fi on the train. You can stretch your legs out if if it's a long train ride. I can just play video games the entire time.
Yeah, you don't have to focus on the road.
Yeah.
There's less stress. You're not going to kill anyone.
Yeah.
Or yourself. Like, it's a lot safer for sure. I'm a huge fan of public transportation. I mean, growing up where I grew up in Hong Kong in the city, and like 90% of people use public transportation there. And driving is, just reserved for people with like a lot of money, really.
So it's tradition, of course. What is your favorite kind of donut?
My favorite kind of donut? Oh yeah, I feel like I remember you guys asking that. I don't know, man. I mean, jelly filleds are definitely really good. But like if you have milk, chocolate ones can be really good.
Yes.
Like I feel like a plain donut is kind of just too boring. But maybe, I don't know, if you're like, because sometimes my work will bring in, or not, my work doesn't bring in donuts. It's like the business partner that we work with, they'll like just give us donuts to be like, please do more business with us, sort of thing. And sometimes if you're not in the mood for something sugary, you'll get the plain one. But I feel like, yeah, usually like the jelly ones that's probably like my favorite.
Well, I don't really like donuts. Oh, I do like duck donuts. Those like cake type donuts that I'm mentioning a specific brand that we're not sponsored by. But like I do like duck donuts if you ever get a chance to visit that chain.
Wait, what is a duck donut?
It's a chain of donut restaurants that do like custom toppings.
Make your own donut.
Yeah.
Like Subway.
It is a bit like Subway for donuts. And they're like made on the spot to order. So they're not sitting in the fridge when you buy them.
Surely you'd want them like warm.
Oh yeah. I know my mom went to like Germany, and she was saying just how like the pastries there were just like so good because they're like so much more fresh. Or I don't know, maybe it was just the places she went, because usually if you go to touristy places, they have like, I don't know, just better food.
Anything else you would like people to know? And your favorite MLP character?
Honestly, favorite MLP character was tough because I feel like definitely in the beginning, like Spike and Twilight, I think were like my favorite characters. But then I also really liked Trixie, and then like when Glimmer came around, I really liked Glimmer like when she reformed, because I thought like her relationship with Trixie was fun.
I think it's one of my favorite pairings in the show as well.
Yeah, like I feel like them together, it was like they're their own character almost, like because they changed so much when they became friends. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Versus in the beginning when they were villains.
Yeah. I like a good character arc.
So somewhere between those four, I don't know.
I want to go back to Spike, because I don't think I hear Spike being anyone's favorite character.
Well, because he's the guy,
Exactly. He's the only guy.
And honestly, he got cooler as like time went on, because he got wings and he could fly, and that was cool.
Yeah.
Like, Twilight got wings, but like he like earned his wings. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I forgot that happened. Like, what season was that?
It was after 5. So I don't know, maybe 7 or something. It was towards the end, I think.
Because I'd completely forgotten about that, and I was just like, wait, hold up, did he?
No, yeah, he for sure got wings. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the one where he met up with all the other dragons, that was like season 3 or 4. After season 4, he got his wings, because I've only seen up to season 4. And
what, dude? Season 5 had the best like beginning and ending arc.
Really?
With Glimmer. No, wait. Okay, wait. Do you not know about Glimmer's like the season 5 finale?
No.
Can I spoil it? Because I think it is like my favorite like season finale.
Well, I know that she was like reformed and stuff.
Yeah, so Glimmer started out as like a communist like dictator, and then in the end of the season, she gets defeated by Twilight in the first like 2 episodes. But then at the end of the season, there's freaking time traveling. There's like a giant laser fight. they go to all these parallel universes where different bad guys won. It was over the top, so fun, man.
Wow, sounds like I gotta check it out.
It's genuine. It's one of the best, yeah, for sure.
No, because people always do those memes where it's like, oh, this is just a show for little girls. And then they show like that fight between Twilight and T-Rex where they're having like a freaking Dragon Ball Z level, like Super Saiyan fight. Like it was kind of like that with Glimmer where they were like shooting lasers at each other. But like it was more just like the convoluted like time travel scenarios that I thought was really fun.
I'm gonna be honest, the reason I dropped the show is because I didn't like how like action oriented it was getting. Like I really prefer the slice of life kind of like tea parties, picnics kind of thing.
Going to the ball.
Yeah.
I think they had like kind of a good balance because I think if you have kind of, there's a good way to have both, and it kind of makes, you know, this, it makes the calm parts feel more calm and the energetic parts feel more energetic when you have both, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's like in music when you have like a slow part and then it speeds up, and like that contrast makes them feel slower and faster.
Oh yeah, this is a music podcast. We should probably talk about music.
On that note, then, what's your favorite and least favorite So Great and Powerful song?
Okay, so definitely the standard model, like the song standard model, not the album. I feel like that's my favorite of his songs, just because it's just like a bigger song, and I really liked how it did like incorporate like the whole album into it, so it made everything feel like concise, or like, you know what I mean, like it made like the whole album feel like one big song sort of thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
but Space Pony was really good too, and I feel like kind of similar ways where it was just like a really big song that had like a lot of different movements or I don't know, like moods in it, but it was all it was still like the same, like it was coherent, like it wasn't like, you know, 3 different songs, it felt like.
I love how you described it as like movements or like different sections, because I've always heard people refer to them as like just tracks or anything. So to hear them as like a movement is just, it really takes it on like a whole classical like mindset.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. That's like, because I mean, way back when I was in like school, I was in like orchestra and band, and you know, you play songs and they have different movements or whatever. And it's like, oh, here's the waltz of the part of the song or whatever, and then it goes into the different movement where things are like more crazy or whatever, and it's like, yeah, I feel like but it's still like the same one song. It's not like 3 different songs. Because I feel like when I try to like describe my taste, sometimes, I know I was talking to like Zephy like forever ago, and he linked me some like jazz song, and it was like it felt like it just transitioned to a new song that wasn't like related to the previous one, sort of thing. It's like, that's not exactly what I'm going for, you know what I mean?
Who's this person? Zephy?
Oh, Zephy? He used to make pony music, but now he's just an anime fan. Doesn't like My Little Pony anymore.
It happens. It happens to the best of us.
It does. It's either you like anime or you like furries. You have to graduate to one of the two.
It's like that meme with the 2 different castles.
All the bronies turned into furries and or anime fans. That's so true.
Yeah.
It
really is.
Spent a lot of time in the Azumanga Daioh fandom after.
Oh, I don't even know what that is.
It's a slice of life anime from the 2000s.
Oh wait, maybe I do. Is that the one where the principal wrestles a deer?
Oh,
that's Nichijou.
Yeah, that's Nichijou.
But they're close. They're similar. Yeah, they're in the same genre for sure. Yeah, and I think that one thing SGaP does really well is like taking really disparate elements that aren't seemingly related to each other and then mashing them together into something coherent.
Yeah, like even I don't know. I was trying to re-listen to a bunch of his songs earlier this morning just to like remember, because I don't know. I just listen to his stuff every now and again now. But like I was listening to, it was one of the S2 songs. It was like, I don't remember. It's the one where like, you know, he has lyrics, because in that album he started doing like lyrical stuff. But then it also transitioned to doing some is it I always forget the word. Is it plunderphonics or is it
that's right.
Yeah, plunderphonics. Yeah, but it transitioned really nicely to doing some like plunderphonics of like Luna and Apple Bloom vocal splicing.
Yeah, E38.
You know what? Yeah, okay, E38. Yeah. Like, and that was just like at the end of the song, but it didn't feel like it was like out of nowhere. Like I don't know. I don't know how to say that it didn't feel out of nowhere, but it didn't feel.
Yeah.
Like,
It was like a callback to his earlier stuff when he did that.
Yeah, I feel that too. Yeah.
Yeah, that was really a cool moment when he like went from vocals only to incorporating that stuff. What do you think of the genres, like the SGaP genre?
Like, what would you say his genre is?
Yeah, what would you say?
What did I put for that? 2? Oh, okay. So yeah. So I feel like his music, I would describe it as like a musical collage, where it's like you're getting a bunch of different things and mashing it together to make a bigger singular thing. But he also like because he has a really good attention to detail. But I feel like a lot of music that I listen to, you can just ignore the bass part or ignore the drum part because it's just like the same thing the whole part of the song. You know, it's just like if you have drums going, it's like just that on repeat the whole song.
Right.
But then like a lot of his songs, I feel like you can kind of like listen to every piece and it's like interesting. Like, I mean, not every piece, like listen to every like instrument or, you know, like part of the song and it's unique. So I don't know. Collage, is that a good word?
Yeah. Collage, plunderphonics. I think that's true with a lot of electronic music is they have a lot of attention to detail and the song sort of changes throughout, like with I'm thinking of like Pinkie Pie Swear, like the beat and maybe even the time signature changes a few times throughout the song.
Yeah, I remember in Applejack's song, what was that? All Alone?
On My Own?
On My Own, yeah. There's like, I think it was that one where there was like just like 2 seconds where like a harmonica comes in and I just like
Yeah.
Is that what I'm thinking of? It was something like that where there was like 2 seconds where it like changed to like a country song for a little bit and then it went right back into being
electronic.
The like upbeat kind of electronic, yeah. But like it still feel like it fitted because like thematically, you know, Applejack's like a country character or whatever.
Yeah.
I think it was that one.
Can I say something about that harmonica?
What?
So in the SGaP server, this Discord server that we're in, we spent a good like several years looking for that sample.
Oh, what? Like just the on like FL Studio like free sound fonts or whatever?
We actually found it on freesound.com.
Oh, nice.
We knew it was a sample for a really long time because it's most likely SGaP is not playing it live, right?
Yeah.
Unless he's got like a new hidden talent.
Yeah. Maybe he's just really good at the harmonica. But no, like one of our server members found the harmonica sample and it was like a holy grail that we'd been searching for a really long time. So I don't know if we talked about that in the last episode. I don't think we did. So I just want to put that out there. The harmonica sample has been found.
This is important news. Post it on the Reddit.
Yeah.
Dude, I know I don't go on the SGaP Discord server like that often, but I love their like whenever they're having like a movie night and they post the most like schizo announcement image you've ever seen with like you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It's so fun. I love it so much.
We have a lot of fun with those.
I showed that to my friend Zeffy and he was just like, what the heck?
Wow.
I don't know where they get like half of the images and like what the references are. They're just the most wild ass things that I've ever seen.
But it's great.
So like for the movie nights, we usually finish watching the movie and then we like spin a wheel to like randomly decide what movie to watch next. And then we have this like collaborative Google Doc where we just paste images in there. Everyone in the call like is allowed to edit it, and that's how we get those posters. Okay,
that makes sense. Because it is, yeah, just like 10 different brains are making that image.
Exactly.
That makes sense.
It's a really, good representation of what the voice calls are like in that server.
That's just like any Discord call once you get past like more than a couple people.
Yeah, exactly.
Because, I don't know. It is hard to have like a cohesive like talk amongst like 20 people. Yeah, the first thing I see, it's just like Rat Boy Genius with like I don't even know what this Christmas thing is.
Oh.
And then there's like Obama with a pride flag saying "to the boat" with Zapdos.
That one's a while back.
I love these images so much. They make me so happy. I don't even know what they're for half the time. But they're so great. I have to scroll all the way down.
How did you learn about SGaP?
Oh, I mean, yeah, that was like freaking like 2011 or something. So I was probably like freaking 9th grade or something. So I don't know, man. I put that, it was probably through like Equestria Daily, because back in like 9th grade, I would like just scroll Equestria Daily between classes and just like listen to all the pony music. Oh yeah. So that's one of the things I wrote. It was like back then I had like an iPhone and I would just put like so many pony songs on it. And I had a playlist of like 100 pony songs. And like some people at school like knew me as that kid with freaking 100 pony songs on it. Like fans, dude, no, okay, so there's this fun memory of me. We had zero period. I had zero period chemistry, so it was like early in the morning. And like as a way to just like have fun and like help us wake up, the teacher would let us play music like before class started. And I played the radio edit to Pony Swag, and because I had it on my phone. The radio edit, so it was school appropriate.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just listened to so much freaking pony music, so I don't even know if it was like a YouTube algorithm or it was specifically through Equestria Daily that I saw it. But I know, okay, I do remember I listened to Pinkie Pie Swear first, and I think because he made music before, right? Like earlier than SGaP's first song. So
SGaP was definitely.
But then he like stopped making music. What?
SGaP was definitely inspired by Pinkie Pie Swear when he first got started.
So I don't know if it was maybe a YouTube algorithm thing, seeing like, oh, you listen to Pinkie Pie Swear, listen to this other person, or like what? But yeah, I don't know. It's been forever.
That's to me that's so impressive that you're like a true OG, like standard model era.
I think I was. I'm pretty sure, because yeah, I feel like I remember listening to the standard model when I was walking home from school. But I don't know if, because I feel like I liked Pinkie Pie Swear in the beginning, so maybe I got into SGaP more in like 2013 or something. I can't remember exactly. But like, yeah, it was definitely, I don't know, that was like most of what I listened to in high school.
I just want to say we had very similar childhoods. Like, I remember being in middle school and being 12 years old and putting all the pony music I could find onto my iPhone. And I was also known for that in school as like the pony kid, like because I was super obsessed with it. Yeah.
Dude, don't you ever sometimes go back to like some like random pony song that you're like, oh man, I remember loving this in like 2012 or whatever, and then you go back to it and it had like 5,000 views or something.
Yeah.
Like, wow, was I like the one person listening to this?
Right. Like,
because I remember I did that with somebody did a parody of "Darn It Feels Good to Be a Brony" with like a gangster rap instead of "Dang It Feels Good to Be a Gangsta."
Damn, it feels good to be a brony. A real gangsta ass brony, don't feed the hate. Real gangsta ass bronies don't need a reason.
And like, yeah, I swear when I went back to it, it only had like 20,000 views or something, and I was like, wow, those like 10% of those views must have been for me or something. Like,
yeah, I had
funny.
that experience at the Nahum concert after BabsCon. Some of the songs they played were like really niche, like 5,000 views kind of songs. And yeah, I mean, that's the thing about this fandom is it started out really small. And it was just people like making music for the first time.
Yeah.
And a lot of it wasn't very good.
No, but sometimes that is the best because then you get more like fresh stuff. Because I think that was what was like exciting about the whole like Brony music scene back then, was that just like so many people were making stuff, and because it was like, most of these people were like in college or whatever, and because they were like, this was their first song, they just did something totally different. Sometimes it sucked, but sometimes it was like, oh, that's like totally unique and cool, and it was like a treasure hunt. You had to find all the good music,
right?
Because there was so much of it.
But also back then, like 5,000 views was a lot. You were like a celebrity if you got like 5,000 views in 2011 or so.
Oh, I guess that's true.
It's just how it's like what is it? YouTube view inflation, I guess.
The Brony fandom in the early days was very organic, and built on like very much built on communities of people like talking, trying to make genuine connections with people through the fandom.
There's just like I don't know. There's just something about So Great and Powerful, which is just really, to me, it's just like kind of, just it's so different. And there's something which I want to like bring up because I know I was rewatching a lot of your videos just the other day in to refresh my memory, and I was seeing like you using Destroyer music as well, like hearing Kaput.
Dude, Destroyer's so good. Have you listened to their new album?
I haven't listened to the new one. I've got it saved.
I liked it. It had some bangers. I think I liked the previous one a lot more, but this one had like some good ones. It felt a little different. It did kind of feel like he was like, I don't know. He feels like an old man now, and I don't know how to describe that.
He's not even that old, like in the grand scale of things.
50?
Yeah, he's
something like that.
Still young.
I mean, we can Google it. I have the power of the internet.
True.
Destroyer age.
I met someone on the train to work the other day on Thursday, and they'd literally just flown in from Crete, like one of the Greek islands. So they'd been up super, super early, and they had taken their mother on holiday, and they'd done all the touristy things, and it was standing remotely on this train up to London. And I thought, he's like early 40s or anything, and like his grandmother, like she's elderly, but she was like happy to stand. She was like leaning up against the wall. She was really chill, like really with it. And then he was like, "Oh yeah, she's 98, by the way."
Oh jeez, man!
I was like, "What?"
She's old enough to be president.
Nice. And he was in his mid to late 60s. I was like, "What the hell?" Like, some people just have it, and I guess Destroyer doesn't.
No, he doesn't look old. I know. I'm not saying he looks old. I'm saying like the songs in the album feel like he's like I don't know, what are the songs even called? It just feels like he's like, I'm old now, or I'm gonna leave town now.
Have you ever seen him live?
I haven't gone in person to a concert, but honestly, he's got there's some great recordings on YouTube of his live performances, and honestly, like it makes me want to see him live because some of the songs that he performed they as a group perform live, I feel like they're better than the studio recording sometimes. Yeah,
from what I've seen, I've seen him once a couple of years ago, and I just really, really wanted him to play Bay of Pigs, which I know is like quite a rarity. Yeah. But that's like my favorite song.
Just because it's such a long song.
Yeah.
So now I live well, I live in the mine. I'm still slinging mud at the towers all the time. I took a walk.
No, I actually had in here that Bay of Pigs kind of gave me SGaP vibes, because I know Kaput came out a little bit before. I'm pretty sure Kaput, the album, came out before Standard Model did, and I feel like Bay of Pigs kind of feels like Standard Model, the song, like just in terms of like having a bunch of different movements. Like it felt like he was inspired by that album,
and especially how he sampled it for the Destroyer mashup, Mother Nature's Son.
No, that was a good one too. And I liked his because I found Destroyer through him, because I know he did the cover for Music Lovers, and then that one.
Same here.
And then I was like, oh wow, this is actually really good. But I didn't start listening to Destroyer until like college, so like a couple years later.
It's very much it's a lot more mature than So Great and Powerful. At least to me, So Great and Powerful is like very childlike wonder, and like I don't know, it's just open-mindedness, whereas like Destroyer is very much, I wouldn't say cynicism, but it would be more like you need to be a certain age to like appreciate it more, like like college age or late high school.
Well, I mean, again, just reality, like freaking SGaP was probably in his 20s when he was making that music, and Dan Bajar was like 40, 50 now. I guess 10 years ago he was in those like 40s, but still, like obviously he's twice the age. Like
true,
you're gonna have a different feel just being a bit older. Yeah, Danny, have you listened to a lot of Destroyer?
Not really. I, like you were saying earlier, it just does kind of seem like old man music.
No, I'm talking about his new album. So, okay, there's a bunch of different albums. I'm not saying old man music, like it's for old people. I'm saying the songs in that album, the Dan's Boogie album that came out like a few weeks ago, it feels like he's like, I don't know, slowing down maybe. Like the songs are a bit maybe slower. not sadder, but like older. I don't know, more mature. I don't know.
Okay, so just where I'm coming from, I listen to a lot of hyperpop and
There's
like
no hyper pop.
Zoomer music and like breakcore and that kind of thing.
I have like a couple SGaP memes. I don't even know if I've posted many places. But like seriously, on my when I stream art, sometimes I just play SGaP songs, but at 1.5 speed, because it's just like it's somehow more fun when you play it a little bit sped up.
Yeah,
And it kind of feels like hyperpop.
yeah. Oh, that's awesome.
But honestly, it's the reverse too is good too. If you slow down his music, like I feel like there's a lot of songs you can slow down and you're like, oh, this is a vibe too. It feels like vaporwavy.
No, I do that too. Like I have this app on my phone where I can listen to songs at any speed. I can slow them down, add reverb, and I use that as my main music app right now. It's called Music Speed Changer.
There is like a whole channel to be made out of that, just like So Great and Powerful slowed and reverb or night chord. You see on streaming now.
There are a couple of daycore, nightcore videos of SGaP.
I need a Direcore remix.
Dude, I wish the person making all the meme songs would make more meme songs for SGaP. Because I saved like most of those, I think. There was one where it was only like a 30-second clip where it was the Applejack song but mashed up with, I think, Die Young. And it was just like the greatest thing ever. Have you guys heard that?
But the SoundCloud? Oh my god, I know exactly what you're talking. Wait, are you talking about that? It's
right? It's so. I listen to it sometimes, and I'm like, oh, this makes me so happy.
The David SGaP SoundCloud.
Yeah. Was that Bobby who made that? I don't remember who actually like said, or if someone fessed up to make it.
That's amazing. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it was Bobby. Yeah.
Well, tell them to make more because gosh darn it, I need more.
This is really crazy to say, but I'm her roommate right now.
Oh, no way? Okay, then go tell her to make more right now. Like, go knock on her door.
Yeah, it's her birthday.
Oh, happy birthday. Happy birthday, Bobby.
Happy birthday, Bobby. Happy birthday. She's contributed so much to the SGaP fandom. Like even this podcast was her idea. Even though she's not involved right now, but like I do owe a lot to her, as you know, with the SGaP community and this podcast and everything. So shout outs.
What would you say is the significance of So Great and Powerful in your life?
I listen to a ton of his music while I draw. Also, I've done like, I don't know, a bunch of little like 5-second animated clips of his stuff. I don't know, I just feel like it's inspiring because usually when you want, like usually the music you listen to when you're drawing like influences what you're drawing. So you want to listen to music that's like the musical equivalent to your drawing style. Do you know what I mean? Because then it will like, I don't know, inspire your style. Sort of thing.
You have a webcomic about space that I wanted to talk about.
That I never finished. I made like 3 pages.
Well, a lot of your drawings, even outside of the webcomic, are space themed. And I think that SGaP has that sort of spacey, otherworldly vibe.
Yeah. I don't know. Should I share art? I don't know what you guys have seen. I made like a little folder of a bunch of like SGaP related doodles and...
Yeah, we can put those in.
Okay, so back in college when I was first like... I mean, I did a little bit of animation in like high school, but I feel like I was like trying to get way better, obviously, like in college. Because that was kind of like what my major was art and animation. But yeah, I did a bunch of just like little short clips of SGaP stuff. And some of them are fun, like cool looking. Some of them I'm like, oh, these looks like really bad. Yeah, this little dinosaur thing that I did. So Krita is like a free open source art program. And back in like 2017, I think, they added like you can add audio files to Krita. So it was just like perfect timing where right when I was like kind of starting college and I wanted free software because I'm poor. And that was like one of the first things I did in that program was just do a little lip sync test. And looking at it now, I'm like, oh, this looks like really bad. Like not bad, but just like I could have put like way more effort into it. And it's not, I guess it's not terrible, but like the character's like moving around a bit too much. But I guess, okay, to answer like the question without rambling too much, it's more like I feel like SGaP is kind of like the musical equivalent of what I want my art to be. So it fits really well for me to like animate to his music, because I feel like his music is how I want my drawings to be. That, if that makes sense at all. And that's why I like animating his stuff, because I feel like his voice is like what I want my art voice to be.
SGaP has written like blog posts and stuff about how he wants his music to look like the pony art that he likes. I think he was strongly inspired by Sofas and Quills, like an early pony artist.
Yeah.
And even dedicated one of his songs to him. Yeah.
That's honestly, that's my favorite song from the S2 album.
Really?
That's like one of my favorite songs of his. That has the.
That's the Spike song.
And yeah, and it has Spike. And I love that one line where it's like dragon round this time, dragon. Like he uses dragon and drag on.
Yeah.
Like side by side, and it's like, oh, that's just. I don't know what the musical term for that is, but it's just like fun.
I believe that's called a pun.
A pun. Similar words.
It's like it's like half rhyming.
Yeah, it's like kind of rhyming, but you're like it's different words, but you're rhyming, and it sounds exactly the same.
Yeah.
But like just going on from what Danny said, like, and what you said as well. The first time I ever saw any of your work was when the Seawinkle video appeared, like on my recommended. Like how.
Oh yeah.
And
I like that. I still like that one. I think it looks pretty good.
It was the first time where I saw someone animate so great and powerful music, and I was like, holy, like that is it. That is like exactly what I picture in my head whenever I hear so great and powerful, like David sing.
Like I wish I could fully animate an SGaP song, because that would be like my life goal. And honestly, the like I feel like I wish I could do something like this, but better and for a full song. But it's just like animation takes so long, and I feel like even this I rushed, and it was only like 20 seconds long, which still sounds like a lot. 20 seconds is still kind of a lot.
It is,
but
especially for animation.
But yeah, I feel like this style of abstract-y backgrounds that I actually, you know, people say they go to college and there's a bunch of useless classes, and for sure there were a lot of like art classes that I took that were like, I feel like I could have just not taken, and I would have made a difference. But I did take like, it was kind of like an abstract art class where we just experimented with weird stuff, and that's kind of like, that class specifically was where I got into this kind of like digital collage style that I really haven't like done anything with in like a couple years, probably since this little like 20-second animation. But I really like it. Like I feel like this like style of like just abstract shapes and digitalness pairs really well with like SGaPs and like electric music, like in general, like in that style really well. But then you still have like a little character, like I don't know, because I feel like the background matches the music, but then the character matches like not the pony style, but like something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, I know what you mean. There's like
the child. Well, someone was saying the childlike
qualities of the music
style. Yeah.
There's like a cuteness element to it, and I did want to mention this as well. Is that like SGaP is one of those rare like. I think one thing you have in common is you're both like cute guys, you know.
Wow.
If you know what I mean, like masculinity is something that a lot of people struggle with these days, and I think one reason SGaP is so popular is because he does a kind of masculinity that is really gentle and soft and cute.
I don't know. It's like the whole like masculine and feminine thing. It is like at the end of the day like a made up cultural sort of thing. Like honestly, the thing I always go back to is like, from what I understand, men do have thicker eyelashes than women, just because men are like way more hairy. But then for some whatever reason, we're like raised to think that big eyelashes is like feminine.
It's true.
But then I don't know. All of it's like at the end of the day mostly made up, and I feel like even if you are saying like, oh, being masculine is like doing what you actually want despite what other people are saying, like, isn't that the most masculine thing, is doing what you want, like despite what people are saying? Like if I want to, you know, draw in a cute style or whatever, like isn't that way more masculine? Because it's like I'm doing this despite what people say.
Hell yeah.
I don't know, it sounds silly.
Not at all. I want to actually ask about your character.
The purple sheep.
Yeah, like how did they come about? Like, what was your inspiration behind them?
Well, way back, I think senior year of high school, so back in like 2015, maybe 2014. I don't know. I was just trying to like make like a idea for like a comic or something, and I made a bunch of like little. It was basically just like the series. I call it like the sign function series because the purple sheep's name is Sign, so it's kind of supposed to be like a pun where it's like Sign is his name, but it's like the mathematical function is Sign, and like he's supposed to be kind of a nervous little sheep guy, so he's trying to find his function. Like he's, it's supposed to be. I guess it's supposed to be like a coming of age sort of thing, but I don't know. He wasn't really supposed to be the main character of that little like series thing that I've really only ever done like. Same thing with like the SGaP stuff. I've really only done like 5-second shorts like that are just like goofy with that concept or whatever. But yeah, originally it was gonna be a deer, but as like the main character. But then I kind of just got rid of him because I feel like the deer and the sheep were kind of just like too similar, and then the sheep just somehow naturally became my mascot. I don't know.
I mean, that's fair enough. Like I love how it complements as well, like your series that you've done on Rousey as well.
Ah, dang, I haven't done anything in so long for Rousey. I wouldn't say that's like a series. I wouldn't, honestly, all the stuff I do is just like 5 or 10 second little like goofy clips or like super short stuff. There's only one cartoon I did that was actually a minute long, and everything else is just super short because animation does take very long, and I wish I had the time and focus to make something that was way longer. But
I mean, honestly, I wish that I could animate in the first place. It's really impressive.
You can, though. You just have to do it, man. That's one of the things I feel like the whole like Brony era of music back in like 11 to, I don't know, maybe 2015 even. It felt like people were just like motivated by the fact that other people were making music, so that motivated people to make more music, which motivated people to make more music. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, people saw like, oh, this other person my age is making stuff and it sounds good. I could do that, right? Like, they're the same age as me, or they have no experience just like me, so that like made this motivation. It was kind of like the same like when Spider-Verse came out and everyone saw like, wow, that's like really good 3D computer animation, and then like a bunch of studios just got like inspired by like the Spider-Verse style and just like it being like so good. Like sometimes when like a really good movie or some really good music comes out, it just like motivates people to be like, wow, I want to make something cool too. And then they do, and then that like creates an era of people just making a bunch of good stuff.
There are countless people in the community who I would say are obviously so inspired, like take it back to So Great and Powerful, are inspired by him. And I imagine like you have been as well with, as we were talking about earlier, like how the musical style has like influenced the way that you brought it life, really, like in a visual context. But I wanted to ask more about your feelings about the community itself. Like, we were talking about the server earlier, obviously about movie night, but more generally to do with the Reddit and the archivists and all sorts of things like that. Like, what are your feelings?
I'm gonna be real, man. I try to like once in a while go back to the SGaP server, and I feel like I just like don't know that many people there, so I just like don't talk in it much. And I've never made a Reddit account. I was really only going to like the SGaP Reddit back in like 2020 or whatever when he was like releasing some music, because that was like the only way I could like find news about him. I feel like I'm not really like that part. I do remember though so I don't know if you guys remember, but there was going to be a multi-animator project based off of SGaP's original RD and RA, and like I actually don't have that in there in the little folder that I made, but like that was like 5 years ago or something, back in like 2020 maybe, where they were going to do a multi-animator project based off that. Like,
it was earlier. I feel like it was like 2017.
Maybe it was like 2019. I don't know. Oh, maybe. I feel like I was the only one that maybe started working on that, and then like no one else did, and then I was like, no, please, guys, because I know there was one other they did. It wasn't. I don't think it was like an SGaP community thing. I think it was just like a general multi-animator project where they did it to his collab All the townsfolk, they were sound asleep.
Oh, 40 Winks.
Yeah, 40 Winks. They did a multi-animator project, and I was like, guys, let's do. I want to do multi-animator projects, but I never like either. I don't find them when they come out, or they like never see to fruition.
You know, we've been doing like SGaP sings, where like we sing a song together.
I'm bad at singing.
I think the animator project, the one that I remember, kind of just died out because people didn't.
Yeah.
We just weren't like organized enough.
Yeah.
Wow, that was back when DMC was active. Do you remember?
Oh, is DMC still not doing stuff? I remember I drew something for them.
I haven't talked to him in a long time.
I feel like I still see them online or whatever. Okay, wait. Was DMC the guy who made the really funny video about the in Italy? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Like how they found them.
We found SGaP.
Dude, I feel like I want to quote that so many times, just like, oh, you're David or whatever. Like, oh, hi, David. How does he say it? Oh, no, he says, oh, you mean David? I want to quote that so many times, but like, it's so niche. Like that video, I need to save that video because I hope he never like takes it down. Because honestly, that video is so funny.
It is one of the best.
Great.
It is really up there.
And it's so incredibly niche. Like I can't show that video to like I don't know, some random person. Because I don't think they'd find it funny. But I need more content like that. Like I need to ask that person, please make a sequel.
We need a sequel. That was 2018.
That was like was it 2018?
I just wanted to ask, like why do you think people are still attached in your own eyes?
I don't know. It's good music. I mean, people still listen to like a bunch of like old pony songs, I guess. I don't know. I think like definitely there's a lot of attention to detail in his music, and it's like very unique. And if you like that kind of music, it's kind of almost hard to find similar music because it's so like exactly what I like. Like there's a few other songs, like definitely like Bay of Pigs definitely has like a vibe to it that's similar, just because it has different movements. It feels concise, but there's like a lot of attention to detail. And like honestly, okay, there's this other band called Youngblood Brass Band, and they do a bunch of like brass music. But like there's only specifically one song, Third Half. Honestly, listen to that, Third Half by Youngblood Brass Band, where it's like I get a kind of similar thing out of that song or like Bay of Pigs as I get from listening to Standard Model. But it's like, man, it's like so hard to find other music. Like those are like two songs, and like, man, that's like almost it. So it's like, if you like that, yeah, honestly, you got to listen to Third Half. It's so good. But it's like, it's brass music. It's not plunderphonics, and it's not. There is a little like glitchy part at the end where like like a trumpet part or something kind of goes like or whatever, and like that's the end of the song. But it's like, otherwise it's like stylistically not at all similar to SGaP. But it's like, I don't know the word for it, not style, but like mood, maybe. It has a very specific mood, and if you like that mood, then like that's like the kind of music you gravitate towards.
The only other thing I can think of that's similar would be I think it's Dryland 2001 by Underscores.
I feel like I've heard of Underscore.
Who I'm surprised hasn't been mentioned yet in the podcast, because I know we've got a lot of Underscores fans, in the server. And that one, it starts off as kind of like a similar style for the rest of the album, and then it just turns into this complete ambient, like lush, swooping sound, and it turns what would be like a 3.5 minute song to like 7 minutes. And it's just wonderful, and I just really like that.
I have never heard Underscores compared to SGaP before. That is really interesting.
Depends on the song, of course.
I know I've heard of that name, but I can't think of like a song that's theirs.
One of those hyperpop artists that came out after 100 Gex.
I've heard of 100 Gex, yeah.
But she came from, she had some roots in the Brony community as well, I believe.
Ooh, that's deep. That's the deep lore. I bet not that many people know that.
That 100 Gex had MLP?
That Underscores started out in MLP music, or had connections to.
She very much had connections.
I believe that.
I don't know. I'll need to look into it more.
Yeah, I think that's one thing about hyperpop. up is that a lot of these like Zoomer, like extremely like, how do you call it, like extremely online people always somehow have connections to the pony community.
Well, the pony like movement was just so big in that era. So like again, I was listening to pony music. Okay, I'm sure you guys have heard that you know, dementia patients or whatever, they'll play music for those dementia patients from when they were like 15 or whatever, and it will help them remember or something. Like I do think there's a big impact to the music you listen to when you're like 13, 14, 15 that just like never leaves you. Like you will always listen to that music and somehow feel like nostalgia for it. I feel like that is a part of it, honestly, for me, because that was just the music I listened to a lot when I was like in 9th grade, and it will never leave me. I can never not listen to it. My life is ruined.
Wait, who else were you listening to back then?
In 9th grade? Well, I did listen to a lot of Youngblood Brass Band, like, because I think that album, the Pax Volumi album, came out in like 2011, 2010. But yeah, I listened to a lot of other pony musicians. Like I liked Pinkie Pie Swear before SGaP. I do remember that. And there were I remember liking Pony Swag a lot just because I found the concept of like 2 adult men rapping about My Little Pony to be really funny. And it was like a good song. Like it's a fun song. What else did I listen to way back then? I feel like it was just like random stuff or like video game music. I still listen to a ton of video game music. Have any of you played TUNIC?
I've not actually heard of that.
Oh, honestly, 100% recommend. Like, this is gonna sound weird, but I feel like TUNIC, if you like SGaP's music, you'll like TUNIC the game. Like, the game is kind of similar in that, like,
this looks very cute.
By the end of it, like, everything comes together sort of thing. Like, it's kind of like an adventure puzzle solving game. But, like, the ending is just... It was so good, honestly. And the music, I wouldn't say it's, like, similar to SGaP's music, but, like, I actually bought the album on vinyl. And honestly, a lot of the music is, like, very, like, synth heavy, and it's, like, atmospheric and, like, relaxing. Like, definitely, like, listen to, what's it called? Like, it's, like, the end credit song for TUNIC. From Far Shores. Yeah, listen to that. It's not like it's Plunderphonics or anything, but I don't know, it's just like inspiring and like big. I don't know. I think that's my problem is I'm more of a drawer, so I draw pictures and I don't talk a lot, so I don't know how to describe things.
No, that's fair enough. Do you ever feel like, do you ever like connote certain songs with certain colors as well?
Yeah, I guess I'd feel that. Like, yeah, definitely like the cover art for a song. I feel like kind of makes you connect that song like visually.
A couple of years ago, he had the whole delete So Great and Powerful like post where he completely removed his Tumblr. And I was just wondering what your opinion of that whole incident was. Like, is it okay that we can keep listening to something if someone really doesn't want people to listen to it, or to keep listening to it rather?
I mean, okay, so like obviously, like any sort of artist, like you hold the copyright to your music, and you can like, you should be allowed to like delete it from whatever website or whatever. That's totally within your legal and ethical right. But I think it's more just like I don't know. I guess I don't remember it that much because that was like, what was that, like 2015 or whatever? It was like so long ago. My opinion is more just like, don't be overly dramatic. Like, I don't know. It's just music, man. Like, and I don't think you should like when I look at art that I did when I was like 12 years old, I don't go like, oh, this is so bad, I'm gonna burn it so I never have to look at it. It's like, no, man, I feel like it's so charming to look at my older art, even stuff from like I don't know, college or stuff from like 2 years ago. I'm like, oh yeah, this doesn't look so great, but I don't know, there's still some part of you where you're like, oh, this is definitely still me, even though I've like improved at my craft or maybe my interests have changed a little bit. But like, I don't think you should like reject who you were in the past sort of thing, like in that sense. What I'm saying is SGaP, if he wants to not make pony music, go for it. But you can like still make music, man. You don't have to like, because I don't know. I have no idea what this guy's doing. If he's like just got a full-time job that's completely unrelated, or if he makes music under a completely different alias and style. But it's just like, yeah, I don't think you should reject who you were.
I think he's got like way more time on his hands now that he's finished with Daft Punk. Like,
Yeah.
Okay, I had to. Okay, now I get the joke.
You and your British humor, the deadpan British humor flies over our heads sometimes, you know.
But yeah, I mean, and I get it. Like, honestly, even right now, because I got a full-time job like a little bit ago, and yeah, it's been like, oh yeah, I just don't have that much time to draw, or as much time to draw, like especially to animate, like because the animation just takes way more time than just like doing a little sketch or something. And like I get it, like honestly, or even like I mean, the one guy I always remember is Greg, who made the Rainbow Dash Presents things, which I still love, and he still sometimes. He's posted like a few like pony stuff just like for fun, but like he's got a kid now and he's got a wife, and it's like, yeah, I totally get why you're not making so much stuff, because like raising a kid is a lot of work, man.
I saw him at BabsCon.
oh, was he really there?
Oh, no way.
Along with Petarep.
Oh, cool. I like that they got back together to like make some stuff.
Yeah, they've been doing a bit of that lately.
Yeah.
The thing which I always love about them is how I used to be like a huge fan of Monster Cat, like 2013, 2014, with their electronic like music compilations. And every single compilation would have a different unique cover art, which was drawn by them.
Oh, no way.
And I didn't know that they were the same people, like, until like years later.
Oh.
I didn't know that until just now.
Let me find the compilation. Yeah, it's when you see it, you're like, oh, of course. But it's just little things like that where it's just like, oh, no way.
Oh, that's cool.
See, everything is connected to the pony fandom.
Dude, honestly, yeah, I swear I guess it kind of feels like Petarep style.
Yeah, these were huge. These were like, I remember everyone talking about these back in the day, like everyone which I was hanging out with on Skype or Discord or whatever year it was.
Rip Skype.
Yeah, rest in peace. We should move the podcast to Skype. Do you ever find yourself like looking through, say, whichever streaming service that you use or whatnot, and just looking through the suggestions, or are you very much laser focused on your collection?
Oh, dude, I do not. I've never made a Spotify account. I mean, I listen to music on YouTube, but usually it's just I search what song I want, and then I just play that on repeat. Like, I really do listen to a lot of songs on repeat, because that just helps me focus while I'm drawing and stuff, or just doing whatever work.
I know a lot of artists do that.
Yeah, I just have like kind of my own collection. I feel like a lot of people don't use. I use. Is it Sticky Bee? Is that what it's called? Music Bee. And then, yeah, I just have all my songs like saved locally on my computer. But yeah, I swear I listen to like 5 artists, and then a bunch of video game music, and then some random stuff or like meme music. I listen to a lot of meme mashups. Oh, yeah, I use SoundCloud. That's the one thing I use SoundCloud every once in a while, is just to listen to really goofy meme mashup songs. But some of them, I swear, are like, wow, these 2 songs go so great together. And like, I wouldn't say like SGaP's music is like exactly a mashup song, but there's again, like, to go back to the word collage, where you're just like putting a bunch of different things together, and then they work somehow. Like, sometimes, yeah, man, you get a song from SpongeBob mixed in with like a Taylor Swift song, and somehow that makes it better. Like, somehow it's better than both of those songs by themselves. But I mean, but obviously sometimes 2 things, like sometimes less is more, sort of thing.
It's like,
but I could not even find, like, if I was trying to look for an actually good one, it would be hard to find one.
The top person to do it is definitely Neil Cicierega in my eyes, like with his albums, like honestly timeless, even though like the whole Shrek thing is just like so overdone, it's still funny.
And honestly, sometimes, okay, this is like just a personal trouble of mine, but sometimes I'll listen to a song and like, oh, this is the original version, because I only know that song through like the Neil Cicierega like mashup, like that one song where it's like the down 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 down. But is it Windmill? Is that what it's called?
I'm trying to think.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
I'm trying to do like a mental Shazam.
And then, it's the song where he's like, and maybe you're gonna.
Wonderwall.
Yeah, Wonderwall. Yeah, that song. Like, I only know of that. I feel like that is the original version of it, the Neil Cicierega.
I love that mashup too.
I know. I heard the original somewhere on the radio or something. And I was like, this does not feel right. The original, or the mashup is the superior version.
I completely agree, though. Like, it's such a
Same.
patriotic song, I would say, almost, in this country. Like, Oasis are huge over here, and I can't listen to the original. I'm just like, I need to hear Wundwar, however you pronounce it, instead.
That's so funny.
Beep, 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 beep. But, like, I don't know how to describe it, but somehow this is just way more fun. It's almost like a YouTube poop, but, like, that's like a disrespectful term. Yeah.
An audio YouTube poop. I think it's a Medal of Honor. I like YouTube poops. A lot of our generation grew up on that kind of brain rot. Just the same.
I mean, like the whole. I mean, I'm not going to say the name of it, but like the those Gmod videos that have been absolutely blowing the hell up. Are just the exact same as like humor as like the SFM parodies back in the day, and exact like YouTube poop humor. It's just really dumb. And it's just like it's like an age thing, not a generational thing, I think.
Maybe. I mean, I feel like I remember like maybe a few years ago, my dad was just like showing me some song he listened to back in like the 70s when he was like 10 or whatever. And I was like, oh yeah, I totally would have listened to this if I was growing up in the 70s, because it was just some goofy radio show where they said silly things, and it was just like that generation's version of, you know, a YouTube poop or whatever. It was some guy singing about, like, I don't know, wearing fish as shoes or something. You know, something goofy like that, but he was saying it in a silly voice. It's like, obviously it's like, I don't think kids are any different.
I like bananas because they have no bones.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, wasn't that like a song from the 50s or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, honestly, like, that is the, you know, boomer version of brain rot.
Wow. I never thought of it that way.
It's why Weird Al is so popular. Like, even though he's been going since the 70s.
Yeah, or Weird Al. Honestly, yes. That's a perfect example, too. But he was like the Gen X version, right? Like,
true. Very true.
We have one last question. Do you have any hot SGaP takes?
Oh, I actually have a really, really good one. So back in 2020, right, when SGaP started making new songs under the new alias, right? But that was like January and February, right? So he made 2 songs in January and February of 2020, and then he stopped making music in March of 2020. Do you see where I'm going?
Oh, yeah.
So SGaP, by stopping his music career again, he started COVID. That's my
Okay.
Because the timing works out so great, right?
So great.
Because he stopped in like March, right? And that's when COVID started.
That's the spiciest one.
But then I know he did technically make another song in like June, and I really liked that one. I also made a
Moonsnow,
a little rough animation of that, the Moonlight one. I really liked that song, and it's like, dude, just make more music like that. Obviously, you're growing as a musician. I don't know. I don't draw the exact same stuff I drew when I was 15 either. But like, yeah, I still draw, like, and post and whatever. And like,
I think that Captive Unicorns trio of the 3 songs, I feel like it feels kind of complete to me.
No, he could have made like 10 more.
The thing is, he probably did make 10 more. It's just we've never heard them.
I saw that there was a Reddit post saying like, oh, he's making one every month, and it's the 10th anniversary, so he's going to make like 10 songs leading up. Because I think he posted on like the 10th of January and the 10th of February or something. It was some conspiracy thing, and I was like, oh, I feel like SGaP's the kind of person who would do that. But then maybe SGaP saw on his own subreddit, like, oh, someone figured it out, I'm not going to do it now. And then he got That's my other game theory, that someone figured it out and then he got salty.
Honestly, that sounds like him.
Or maybe he just like got busy, you know, and he was like, oh, I didn't make it for March 10th. And then he was like, oh, well, I missed one, so I'm not going to do it.
Life gets in the way.
Yeah.
For all
and
of
COVID
us.
happened.
Yep.
The SGaP community should restart a multi-animator project and actually finish it this time.
True.
Very true.
I would organize it. I just don't know if there's like, because usually if you need like a 2-minute song, you need at least like, you know, 10 or 20 people or something. And I just don't know if there's like 20 people in that server that would be interested. Like, I know I could post it to like my YouTube channel and stuff and get some people who maybe aren't a big fan, but like, you know, they'd still have fun animating that. It was like, because remember the 40 Winks one got finished, and that was like not related to SGaP at all. It was just like us on.
I don't know if I saw that.
I remember it being cute. I feel like a lot of it was like beginner, more artists. I can't super remember, but it's like that's like the charm of it, right? It's like you don't even have to be good at animating or whatever. It's just about having like fun.
I think a lot of people in the Discord server that I help run are more music focused, and they more focus on like producing music. If you have if you know people who like are into animation, I know Adia is an animator, and she would probably be open to doing SGaP art. I don't know.
Shout out Adia, by the way.
Yeah, she helps a lot on this podcast too.
Who's Adia? I don't know if I know their name. Oh, Adia! Oh my gosh, yes! So, okay, I'm much more of a visual person, so I heard Adia, so I'm thinking like A-I-D-I, and I'm like, I don't know anyone named A-I-D-I. Yeah, A-T-A, like 80, the number 80.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know them.
Yeah.
Yeah, we follow each other. I don't use Twitter anymore,
cool.
though, but they're on Blue Sky. Link their Blue Sky, not their Twitter. Twitter's just like a cesspool now, too, man.
Yeah.
I remember I logged on like a while ago, and I was just like, oh, there's like 5 bot DMs that are trying to get me to buy their crypto scam. And I'm like, okay. Yeah, I remember why I left.
Where is like your favorite place for people to follow you? Like, what is the most ideal place?
I mean, I post everything on Blue Sky right now, but I feel like if you want to just like, I don't know, my more normal art, you could go to Instagram. I don't post too much to YouTube, but like if I post any like animation thing, go to YouTube. I guess I'm just saying like on Blue Sky I post some slightly suggestive stuff, but it's labeled. I label it, so just putting that outward. None of it's explicit though.
I appreciate you coming on despite your busy schedule. I'm really glad we were able to make it work.
Yeah, a year later.
It's never too late, right?
Never, man. Don't let your dreams be dreams.
Don't let your dreams be dreams. This is going to be a great episode.
That's good. I hope it gets 1 million views and reignites the passion to make more.
I hope it gets 1,000,001.
Whoa. Whoa there, dude.
Oh, that's kind of a lot, actually.
Guys, don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe. And smash that subscribe button.
There you go. That's the end card right there.
Yeah.
I hear your heartbeat through the beat of the drums. Oh, what a shame that you came here with someone. So while you're here in my arms, let's get the most of the night like we can.